Hi, Angie. I don't know whether you can hear me yet. There's always that lag, but thank you for being here. I don't know whether you can hear me yet. There's always that lag. Hi, Angie. But thank you for happy birthday is in order, I think. Yesterday or today or coming up, I think. Is that what you said? I think your birthday's coming. And hello, Melody loves her hobbies. What a great name. I love it. It is today. Oh, awesome. Well, then a very merry, happy birthday. Since it's actually today, that is very awesome. And I know what, you just turned 30? Yeah, 30 is a good age. Hey, Christine G. Good to see you. Nice to have you here this afternoon on this hub day or hump day or. Oh, your birthday's today too, Christine. Wow, what a coinky dink. That is awesome. I know. No, 58. Yeah. 58. Yeah, 58. Trying to think where I was in 58. I was here. I had moved to Florida. 61 there. I'm going to be 3/4 of a century old in March, or also known as 75. And yours is Friday. Wow. A lot of December babies. How cool. Very cool. And I think Angie said that you were going to go out to dinner, or you did go out to dinner. I can't remember. You said something, I think, in Dee Dee's stream. I didn't remember. But boy, Dee Dee's got some neat books. December birthdays, yeah. What sign is December? I have no idea. I know March is Aries, but I don't know what December is. Oh, you're taking yourself to the Mexican restaurant. And will you let them come out and sing happy birthday to you in Spanish? Hi, Mariah. I enjoyed your stream so much yesterday, even with all of the technical difficulty. The chat was awesome. Oh, Capricorn. The chat was really moving and was very funny, and everyone was fully engaged and waiting for you guys to come on. I don't know whether you went back and read it. At one point in the chat, I said, well, now it's time to go out and find that old webcam that you have in a drawer somewhere. And I think that's what you did. But you figured it out. I know you must have been just so stressed. When the littlest thing goes wrong, you just get so stressed. And especially since it was unexpected. That's the cruelest of all. But it was a great stream. I mean, there was some, Mariah had some, Patricia had some incredible pulls. That was really very fun. Yeah. I had to use an old camera. It was so old that it didn't have, it was a plug and go, and there was no way to turn off autofocus. So it kept on going in and out, in and out, in and out. It was really bad. And I'm looking at me on my iPad, and I don't seem to be in focus, but on StreamYard, I do look focused. So I'm going in and out too. And I checked, and I have autofocus off. I don't know. And I bought a new camera. This is a Logitech Stream Cam. It's different than their others. Yeah, it's a Stream Cam. So, what? They put whipped cream on your face? At the Mexican restaurant? Oh, wow. That's not nice. Oh, that's an interesting thing to do. Huh. Do you get the Mexican fried ice cream? Have you ever had the fried ice cream? It is so good. They kind of roll it in some sort of crunchy cinnamon-y thing, and they deep fry it real quick. Yeah, the C922. That's like the camera everyone's got, pretty much the C922. It seems to be the camera of choice. I had the C922, and I switched to their Stream Cam. And I don't know whether there's any difference or not. There is software that you can download, and then they changed it. It's no longer Logitech, it's Logitunes to get the updated software. But you don't like it? Oh, okay. All righty. Okay. Well, everyone has their, druthers. I thought today, since I really have no idea what I was going to do, I went to my good old buddy Mike Deacons and printed out the December mission inspiration prompts. And let's see if I can't fumble through those. I've been in a bit of a funk. I don't know whether it's the time of year or just kind of, I've got a big case of the blahs. I don't like the latest software. Yeah. Yes. I had a lovely question. I spent it with my good friends in Cape Canaveral, as I do. My son, hi, Ruth. Good to see you. My oldest son and his wife spent Christmas, just the two of them, and then they were driving down to New Jersey yesterday to visit with her sister and all the little kiddos. And there's a whole slew of kiddos, but they figured they'd go down the day after Christmas, so things calm down a little bit. And Richard didn't have his sons this Christmas, so he was on his own. So he had planned a road trip, and he was gone one day and he got sick, so he turned around and came home. So I felt bad for him. Oh, you got $100 gift card to Amazon. I heard that you'd got a new phone. Yeah. Hi, Safia. Maria, Safia. Yeah. Okay. Good to see you. Good to see you. And do you like your new phone, Angie? I know it's always a lot of new stuff to learn when you get a new phone. Yes, I saw some of it. I tried to sign up for that, and I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, not well. No. I got the infuser stuff, And of course now she's sleeping on the couch opposite the chair where the thing is plugged in. And then I have to call the vet. She's really creeping me out. She literally bit my cheek this morning, and it was like premeditated because she came up on my right side, and I put like the covers over my head so she couldn't, she wanted to get real close to my face. And then she literally jumped over, got onto my left side, and bit my cheek. Almost broke the skin, but didn't. I mean, it's getting crazy. Hi, Candy. But thanks for asking. I just don't. Now the vet wanted. There was other meds that she wanted to prescribe, but she was in favor of trying out the aromatherapy. I know that's not what it's called, but do you know what that? Did I tell you what the vet told me about that? What that smell is? That smell is the smell that the mama cat gives off when she's nursing her kitties to keep them calm. And someone figured that out and was able to extrapolate that and make it into an atomizer, I guess. But pills. And then she said, well, how about, the one medicine she's thinking of is a tablet. Oh, and that means obviously crushing the tablet and then trying to get her to eat but I guess I'm going to have to go that route. They couldn't find anything. I mean, her blood work came back perfectly normal. She had full set of x-rays and just showed, that's it. She just shows arthritis that we all knew that she had. So I don't know what's going on. I thought maybe she had a brain tumor or dementia, the beginnings of dementia, but she doesn't have any of the symptoms of dementia. So we'll see. Yeah. I don't know what to do. My friend says, well, just bop her, hit her. Yeah, I don't know whether that's I think that's just going to make her more aggressive. I mean, not hit her, but bop her on the nose when she hits you, when she bites me. Anyway, I got some happy mail from Janice in a beautiful envelope. She did a little of, looks like a little neo drawing. And all sorts of goodies in here. Hi, Pam. And as some of you know, I collect these things on the back, on the bottom of boxes. Don't ask me why I started collecting them. And she's been collecting them. And she said she had a whole bunch for me. And there's a name. But here's one from Tijuana, Mexico. Don't have that one. I don't know. Let's see. That doesn't have it. Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. So these are the things that are on the, hi, Wendy. These are on the stamps on the bottom of the boxes. And the boxes are produced all over the country. Grand Prairie, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas. Ruffsdale, PA. I don't have that one. Oklahoma City. Mason, North Carolina. Kansas City, Missouri. That's where she is, I think. St. Louis, Missouri. But they're all from all, you know, Kansas City. Now, the ones I get are 90% of them are from Orlando. Oh, okay. I haven't done anything with them. Oh, White Bear Lake, Minnesota. That's a cool one. Devens, Massachusetts. Yeah. Louisville. But they're a lot of fun. Yeah. Wichita. I don't have that one. So it's kind of nice depending on what part of Sioux City. So it's kind of depending on what part of the country you are. So these are all new to me because I'm not in that area. Lincoln, Illinois. Most of mine are from, again, Orlando or Fernando Beach or things like that. Some of these I have. But my ex-husband worked in a cardboard box factory. There's an Orlando, Florida one. Worked in a cardboard box factory in Biglerville, Pennsylvania. And I actually got one from Biglerville. Los Angeles. Woo, who knew? Buena Park. Well, thank you. Anaheim. Very cool. Hot Springs, Hot Time in Hot Springs, Rogers, Arkansas. Well, these are very cool. And thank you so much, JL. Shakopee, Minnesota. Yeah. So she sent me a whole bunch of those, which I thought was very, very cool. Now I got to do something. Yeah. That would be great. But I haven't figured out. I think if I'm going to use these, somehow I should use them with postage stamps, but not necessarily postage stamps from those locations. But somehow these and postage stamps go together to me, in my mind. And I have an A pen. Very cool. And I like this is a really nice little plastic bag. I like that a lot. And then some other really goodies, right? Some older stuff. Look, contract bridge scoring thing. We haven't learned how to keep score yet. And when I did play bridge, I always never wanted to keep score, but I know that's coming in book 2. We go back to bridge January 3rd. There's a pickle. And she saw it, she thought of me, yes. And some really neat little doodads. Look at these. Isn't that cool? 2-table progressive. Huh. And, oh, Gorin. Look at that. Gorin's out. Poor guy. Gorin's out. They kicked Gorin out and Audrey Grant is there. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. I could use this. Unfortunately, they've changed all of this. They're using a woman by the name of Audrey Grant. but this would be really handy. Thank you so much with the bridge stuff. Yeah, I started looking at book 2, and oh my God, page 1, and I'm already confused. I'm taking bridge lessons, if you haven't figured that out. It's being offered here for free. All you have to do is buy the books. Holly, hi, Colleen. Good to see you. And so it's, yeah. And this is the Christmas card. Nice, embossed. I love it. Very nice. And she signed it. Yes, you signed it. Very good. Yeah. That's your new signature, right? That you devised? I love it. Nice, 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 nice. So thank you so much. I don't know whether JL is here or not, but so. And Angie's going to have Mexican for her birthday. Good for you. I love Mexican. You don't really have. There's one really good Mexican restaurant, but it's quite a ways from here. And it's not a franchise, you know, it's a mom and pop's Mexican restaurant called Dos Amigos. And it's really, really good. And we have some of the chains too. What is your favorite Mexican, Angie? Just out of curiosity, what do you normally order? I'm just curious. Curious minds want to know what you're going to have. Oh, whatever you're in the mood for. Okay. You probably have eaten the whole menu, I would imagine. Or everything on the menu that appeals to you, I'm sure you've eaten. I would imagine after all this time. Yeah, if you don't know, for people in the audience, Angie can actually walk to her Mexican restaurant, which I think is very awesome. Yeah. This is a book that I bought a couple of years ago. I think they came in a pack of 2. They are Arteza. They're kind of mid-weight paper, and I've just been doing various things in there, keep things in here. It's mishmash. Maybe some of you remember when I did this. I did the papers and then made the flower pots. I did 2 of them. And what I did was I kind of made like a little pocket for them in here. And this was a mission inspiration. And let's see if I wrote down what it was. That would be the wise thing to do. And of course I didn't. Oh my God, how stupid. How stupid. Didn't even write down what it was. Mission inspiration. Dumbass. Yeah. Anyway, this was my attempt at doing a butterfly on a flower using acrylic squash. No, it's not squash, gouache. And this was a inspiration, mission inspiration. And the quote is, art is the absence of fear. I love that quote. And then there it is. I put the whole thing on the back, which is the right thing to do. This was a 4th of July prompt game that I played with Colleen. I don't know what this was. This was an inspiration, but this was, that was, and this is one I did. And I really like the way this one came out. And my quote is, life is a tightrope, but humor is the balancing pole that keeps us steady. And I've got our little girls dancing, and it's very 3D, very textural. And that was a mission inspiration from a while ago. Let's see what else. Yep, and here it is. Like, this is the smart thing to do, right? You print out the card and put it here. And this was a prompt game that Kathy Berg and I played out of prompts that I had, because Colleen was not there that day. And it's interesting. We did the same thing, and Kathy's is totally different than mine. But they both came out good. The prompt shiny, used corrugated cardboard. Where that is, it should be here somewhere. Anyway, and this was a, I didn't realize I had so many in here. This is another mission inspiration one. Okay, that's August. Well, I guess I have quite a few in here. And I think this was something that Kathy they did. And it was, yeah, it was fall prompt at the show 11/14, and prompt: high, moon, hike, scarf, cozy, family, book, pine cone, leaves, and storm. And I'm totally fuzzed out. I don't understand why that's awful. I'm perfectly in focus on iStream. I'm hoping you're seeing iStream and not what I'm seeing. And I put in little ladders to connect them. So that leaves us with today. So this paper is a nice weight. You know, it's pretty nice weight. So here are the prompts for December. If you go on Facebook and type in Mission Inspiration, and you'll find the prompts there. They're pretty readily available. And he basically, he doesn't care. He's not a stickler on order. You can put them in any order you want. You can use these words or not use them. Use some of them, use all of them. But the prompts are: glue fragments of tissue paper or napkin, add paint or gesso in a thin layer, add a 3D or raised embossed object, add fabric or fibers, add washi tape or thin paper strips, add glitter or metallic paints, add a photo of a loved one or pet. Oops, I didn't get that one right. Add a quote or a phrase, and the words are festive, cozy, illuminate, reflection, and glisten. And I'm not going to do Christmas because Christmas is past. But you can see this would really lend itself well to Christmas. But I'm not going to do Christmas. So let me close the book up like so. And we'll just work right on it like this. Okay. And I have some tissue paper that I made a while back. I saw somebody do this. I thought it was really cool. You just take regular like dollar store tissue paper and get out your stamps and make your own tissue paper. So this was a series of stamps I had. And here's some more tissue paper that I made that was just text. And I rolled it up on and then I did this one. This is a good one. This is those stamps, the Timmy stamps, the Condemned and all of those. So, and they're fun to make. So I think I'm going to use this one because I like that. I love that stamp. And then you just roll it up on your, I thought I had made some Christmas ones. Maybe I put it with the Christmas, my Christmas box. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's easy. And like Safia, she's got all those beautiful stamps that she made. She could make some beautiful tissue paper. I saw somebody make some really beautiful scrapbook paper, like scrapbook-like paper with her stamps. She had like a plainish like scrapbook paper, and she stamped it she had some beautiful stamps. So I think I'm going to tear some of this up and use that because I think I'm leaning towards a black and white kind of theme. So let's just tear some of this up. And which way do I want it to go? I think I want to go this way. What's this called? This is landscape, right? Yeah, landscape. Let's do a little landscape. Here's some of this. Yeah. All of this. Yeah, do that like so. Well, I got a amaryllis. Is that an amaryllis plant? It's a bulb, and it looks like something that the dog threw up, and then you plant it, obviously. But people don't, really pay attention that when you have pets. So I immediately went online to see whether the amaryllis plant, once it bloomed, whether it was poison or not. And of course, it's toxic to kitties and dogs. So I can't, but I can plant it outside because I live in Florida and I'm in the zone for amaryllis. But it's a bulb, but I guess it blooms once a year and then that's it. And then you buy another bulb, or I guess you can force it to do something or other. I'm not sure. I'm not real good at that kind of stuff. I have a brown thumb. Yeah, that's what my daughter-in-law said. She said they are gorgeous. And I need to plant them in full sunlight here, which of course I can do. And it doesn't look like it needs much maintenance. You only have to water it if there's it doesn't need a whole lot of water, which is good because I can kill a plant faster than you can say kill a plant. So I'm not really good with plants. I have a brown thumb. I used to have a big vegetable garden, though. I managed not to kill the vegetables. But I don't know whether it's and some people just have, gorgeous plants. My ex was a plant person. Oh my God. We had lots of plants in the house because he took care of them, not me. Not my thing. I like artificial ones. I mean, let's face it. The artificial ones, they have come a long way. Some of them are just gorgeous, especially the the silk ones, the silk flowers and stuff like that. Whoops, let's tour a little bit. Now, again, this is the Dollar Tree. Hi, Janet. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. I hope you're feeling a little better. I know you've been through a rough patch. I hope you're getting better. Slowly but surely. Every time I say slowly but surely, I always think of that line in Airplane. Don't call me Shirley or something. I don't know. Anybody seen any movies lately? I know Christmas Day is a big movie day. A lot of people go to the movies Christmas Day. I would never think of doing that, but I guess a lot of people do. After all the festivities are done. I'm going to need some more of this. It's okay. Oh, you got your voice back too? I'm doing a mission, the December mission inspiration. Mike Deacon's mission inspiration thing. And the first prompt is torn tissue paper or napkin And so I'm putting down some tissue paper that I made. I didn't make the paper. I just stamped the paper, obviously. I didn't make the paper. I had a little craft kit that I got where they give you all the ingredients to make your own paper. It's pretty interesting. I did it. Enough for a little cover of a book. And the other thing I got in the mail, and maybe I'll do it online, I don't know. I had ordered Rosemary Morris's encaustic kit. She had it on sale, so I bought it. And it even comes with the thing that, oh, thank you, Janet. It even comes with a little warming plate that you can melt the little beads of wax. That's what sold me, because I figured you could use that. And it comes with the wax, and it comes with, I'm assuming there's a link to a YouTube video on how to do it. But I haven't opened the box, but it came. Not talking for over a week is for the birds. Yes, that's hard. Especially if you're babysitting, how do you tell the kid, not to do stuff? And then you couldn't write him a note because he wouldn't be able to read it, right? I'm just going to dry this a little bit. So the next one is to add paint or gesso in a thin layer. So I think I might do the gesso and spread it across with a card. I was watching Denise Love this morning as she did another one of the color cards from the Color Cube. Oh God, they're gorgeous. They're a lot of fun. I did a couple of weeks ago. I'm not happy with them, but that's my word for 2024 is going to be forgive. Mostly forgive myself. I don't know about some of you, but for me, I feel guilty about a lot of things sometimes, and then I need to just forgive myself, and move on. Forgive myself for being so critical of myself, or forgive others. There's a lot of forgiveness that needs to be going on in the world, obviously. So that's my word. Last year, my word was hope. Okay, we'll do this morning. Oh, he turned 4. Oh, bless his little heart. That's cute. Well, you watch him, don't you? You babysit him on occasion? I didn't know whether you babysat him on a regular basis or. Here's my art. I don't know, art, a gesso. Mine is ask. Oh, ask. Wow, that's a good one. Oh my God, that's a good one, Mariah. Ask. Oh, wow. That's a really good one, because how many times we don't ask, for some reason we're too proud to ask, even to ask for advice or a little help. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, it's coming up. Yeah, the 23-24 annual Streamathon hosted by Miriam and Raul is this New Year's Eve, December 31st. It starts off all times are Eastern. If you go to Ann's Art Hangout Facebook page, it's listed there. Raul's got it listed on Instagram. He's got the links. Unfortunately, the one that I saw now has the links, but he doesn't have the times. So I do believe it starts at 5:30 a.m. Eastern. All times are Eastern. And Miriam's going to kick it off with a short intro, and then Mary RTA, yeah, will come on next, and she'll be the first of the streamers. I do believe. Is that right? Okay. And then we're all on. I think everyone's on for a 2-hour block, and just a whole bunch of artists. Acceptance is that's a good one too. Geez, those are good words. And this is where I met Miriam last year. I met Miriam last year because she was on in the wee hours of our time. I was watching her 3 a.m. my time, and she was whatever the difference is between here and Israel. That's when she was on. But that's where that was the first time I ever saw. I saw Miriam, and I've been watching her ever since. And so it's really neat because you'll meet if you're in the States or on the eastern side of the world, so to speak, or the East Coast or even the West Coast, you'll meet a lot of streamers from across the pond, so to speak, because it's 5-6 hours later. So that's where you can pick up and meet a lot of new artists. And that's a wonderful thing about it. And of course, it's awesome that we have 2 international people that have picked up the baton, so to speak, to carry it on. I guess it's been going on for 20 some odd years, I think. Mary Atier did it for several years. Painty Girl Lori did it last year. And now Miriam and Raul have picked up the charge, so to speak. And I am so psyched because I get to ring in the new year. The last 3 years, I would come on just before Janet Young, and then Janet Young would ring in the new year and then share her scavenger hunt prompts. But since she normally streams on Mondays, she is going to keep her regular stream time on Monday. So on January 1st at 1 p.m., she will be on, and she will reveal the scavenger hunt clues. Yes, Musical Scrapper, Gene, that's who started it and ran it for years. Back on Ustream. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, and I pretty much watch a good part of it. In the wee hours I doze off, but I have it on. It's on in the background. And but I'm excited to bring in the new year. And there will be alcohol involved. I mean, obviously, I don't need an excuse to drink, but it is New Year's. I will be sober-ish. No, I'll be fine. I will be good. I will be a good girl, so to speak. And there's libations. Yay, libations, yes. And I'm still thinking about what I'm doing. I've got several things. I was telling the girls in the Thursday chat group that I saw somebody who had altered like a dictionary. And I only saw 1 page, and I thought, oh man, wouldn't that be cool? An altered dictionary. And so what did I do? As every sane person does, you get online, you go and buy a bunch of used dictionaries. I went a little bit overboard, folks. I ended up buying 10. Yes, I said that. 10 used dictionaries. What in God's name I'm going to do with 10 used dictionaries, I don't have an idea. I don't have a single clue. And now I'm looking at something else. I'll have a lot of book pages. And I did buy some children's illustrated dictionaries, so those little illustrations. So it'll be interesting. So I have 10 used dictionaries coming in. They were only $3.98 a piece. And the more you bought, the bigger discount you got. And if you bought 10 or more, you got a 30% discount. So for about, and free shipping. So for about 30 bucks or so, I'm going to have 10 dictionaries. Now, oh, I've got nice texture on this card. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me zoom in a little bit. I know there's some little texture-y thing going on there. So we'll see. I got them from, I knew someone was going to add, New World Books. It's if you're on Amazon, and sometimes they offer used books. It's one of the purveyors that they used for their used books. I've had dealings with them before. They are really very honest, reputable book dealer. Okay, enjoy, Safia. And this is what happened. I ordered a used collage book that Dee Dee had shown, and it was called Once Upon a Piece of Paper. All right, nap well, Angie. It's called Once Upon a Piece of Paper, and it was very, very expensive because it was like a rare copy of it. And it had a whole thing about collage, and on the other part was like an envelope, a big envelope that was filled with 50 sheets, 50 pages of collage material. So they had it on Amazon used, and I read the description very carefully, and in the description it said, not missing any pages. So I bought it. And when it arrived, it was missing all of the collage pages. All 50 of them were missing. So I contacted Amazon for a refund, and I was granted a refund right away. And I was also contacted by this book company, apologizing and saying, it's used. And, they were kind of saying, well, it's used and you don't know what you're going to get when you're used. And I said, well, it did say it wasn't missing any pages and it was missing 50, but no qualms. I got a refund. I returned it, and that money was put back into my Amazon account. So that's why I'm saying they're reputable with what they're selling. They're standing by what they're doing. So I thought that was interesting. All right, now the next thing is add a 3D or raised embossed object. Okay, so my raised embossed object, I think I'm going to go black and white. This is a embossing folder, Skyscape. I love it, and I printed it out. Is that, no, you don't print these out. What would you call this when you emboss them out? Run them through the embosser. I did them in black and white, and I might put some, like a little bit of where it says add glitter or metallic paints. That's where I think I might put the glitter and metallic paints, but they're going to go down on this. And I'll just tear this. Oops. I have some really, thank you, Janet, for writing down the prompts. That's so sweet of you. A little gold paint. Let's see what I do with it. I got a thingy here. Well, I had made a Christmas wish list for my friends because they didn't know what to get me, and I made the wish list, and so I got a lot of art stuff. I got a couple of sticker books that I didn't have, and then I saw somebody made like a really cool book where she used all of the stickers out of that very first sticker book. I'm thinking, oh, that's really tempting to do. Just make a book and you just kind of do the stickers. That would be really cool. I got, we all have a lot of sticker books. And the other thing is I got that Art Nouveau. Hi, Susan. Welcome. I'm just playing on the hub day. Let's see. Let me come up here a little bit. Let's see. And we'll stick this about here. Yeah, we'll stick that there. I'll get some glue. Are you off this week? Do the hardworking folks get the week off between Christmas and New Year's? Thumbs up would be great. I would love that. Or as we're saying now, just give me the finger. Any finger. Hi, Tutu Hale. Tutu's Hale. Oh. Took the week off. Okay. Well, I feel like a kid. We have to go back to bridge classes. Oh, you've checked in several times? Okay. Well, I'm curious how your Christmas went. I saw the mountain, literally a mountain, literally a wall of gifts at Susan's house. She did a quick span with her camera, and it was, oh my God. I don't think I've ever seen all those, bags with the tissue paper flying out of it. And there was a lot of gifts. So it must have been a wild and crazy day with all the kiddos running around. It must have been fun. Jeez, I couldn't turn the paper. Yeah, our Christmas was quiet. Good eats, though. Christmas Eve, we had a chicken pot pie from Costco's. It was one of those real big chicken pot pies that Mo bought at Costco's. Her son had recommended it, and it was really good. It was amazingly good. The crust was so flaky. So we had the chicken pot pie and a nice salad for Christmas Eve. And then Christmas morning, big breakfast, bacon and eggs and home fries. And then for Christmas dinner, lamb, mashed potatoes, roasted Brussels sprouts and string beans, and mint sauce. Yep. And I'm still stuffed. I'm still full. These are hard. This is hard paper to rip. I don't know what it is, but geez. It's not easy to tear. Interesting. I think I'm going to outline this or do something with the glimmer stuff. With the glimmer. And I'm still getting Christmas cards, which is nice. Yeah, the mail is really... My sister sent me something, paid extra, obviously, to send me something in priority mail, right? And it left Hondo, Texas on December 13th, and I was supposed to have it by the 19th, and I could track it. And it went from Hondo to San Antonio, and there it got lost. And it stayed there until December 20th, until December 24th, and then it started to move again. And then December 24th, it found its way up to Orlando. And on December 25th, it found its way to Melbourne, and then it was delivered on the 26th. Priority mail, supposed to be here on the 19th. I got it on the 26th. That was a little upsetting because it was important, and that's why she sent it priority mail. But it got here, and that's the important thing. And I put these in upside down, but of course I did. I do everything upside down. So let me do, all right, let me add the fabric, and then I'm going to add some glitter on these things to get them kind of, well, glittery. The fabric I'm going to use is, this is a piece of Seth Apter's story. I made a loose leaf, and I'll show it to you real quick. I haven't done anything with it. I don't know what I'm going to put inside of it. It's out of a paper bag. This is a paper bag in here. And I cut off the sides of a loose leaf, a regular hardbound loose leaf. And then I glued this in and then sewed all of this down. So now I have a 3-ring loose leaf. And this is Seth Apter material. Hi, Barbara. I spaced on your being on this morning. Oh, there's no late. Really. So, but I also bought the mechanism to make 2 more loose leaves where you have like the three rings here and then a space and then 3 rings there. But I like the sound of it. But there's just it's a grocery paper bag underneath all of this fabric. And I bought a whole bunch of Seth Apter fabric, which is very similar to Timmy fabric. And someone said it's actually the same company that makes it. Oh, Susan, since you're here, I got to show you this. Oh my God. Sean went to the liquor store to get my Tito's, right? And they had this on the Tito bottles, right? And he had to get this. This is the most adorable thing I have ever seen. You see? It's a little Tito sweater. Is that not adorable? Look at it. It's a little sweater. Vodka for dog people. Tito's. Is that not adorable? I want to make a little doll for it, but the hands, the arms are so thin, But isn't that adorable? I've made it into a Christmas tree ornament, but I think a little tiny doll, and it's really nice. Nice embroidery. I know it's all machine done, but I love the colors. And he had it sitting on the bottle of Tito's. Hi, Linda. It is adorable. Yep. And here's the inside. And then there's the appliques. It's just amazing. I love it. It is so cute. So I have it hanging on the Christmas tree now. But I would really, really like to make a little. We made dollies. We made dolls with Becky a while ago. But they were bigger dolls. But I could probably figure out some little pattern. So I had to show that to you, especially. I am a Tito's. All righty. I'm going to tear this up. Now, most people can just tear, but I'm not that strong. So I'll get out my fabric scissors and tear some. I could make a drunk doll. I could, and I know, and the doll's face, the eyes could be kind of cockeyed, maybe crossed. Ooh, that would be funny, right? Cross-eyed, a cross-eyed doll. I like that idea. Let's see. Ooh, I was able to do that. I like the numbers. And the numbers kind of go with this. I've got numbers here too. So that kind of works. Yeah, she could have cross-eyed and obviously disheveled hair. Ooh, 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 ooh. That would be fun. Now, I love Linda. When I'm looking at the emoji, you can see the emoji on the on Ustream, but on StreamYard, all it says is face dash green dash smiling, uh, semicolon face dash green dash smiling, and it describes what it is, which I think is funny. They don't do the emojis on mascara. Hair all messed up. Yep. Yep. I think that would be really funny. Hi, Gail. Happy holidays. Happy solstice. Some strips. Let's see. These are not really strips, but I don't care. Got the little keyboard going here. I like the keyboard. I'll stick that on. Little Seth. Yeah, there was 4. Well, I know there's more than 4, but I bought 4 different patterns of his fabric. And let's see, maybe stick this maybe over here. Yeah, I guess. All right, let's see. What would be the best thing? Oh, the fabric tap, right? Fabric to paper, paper to paper, paper to fabric, fabric, I don't know, fabric to fabric, something like that. I put it in a little bottle. I should have, I know what I should have done. Well, I'll do it with the others. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Yes, I do. Do. Just had an idea. Look out. An idea. I'll just stick this over here in the corner. We'll leave the strings. Boy, that stuff smells. Whew. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. Look at this. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Let me get it. Where is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. Let's do this. We'll make double side. We'll make like washi tape. Stick this on here. All right. I don't want to use fabric scissors on that because this stuff is so. Oh, that was Lily. The Lilster. Oh dear, 5:15. That's late. Wow, I hope it works. You've had that before, haven't you, Gail? And it's been helpful, I think, as I recall. Yeah, I'm wishing. Oh, we're all wishing you luck. Yeah, I hope it works. Yeah, I had nothing that severe, but I had, I guess, bursitis in my hip. I thought I was going to have a hip done. And the guy, gave me a shot. And he said, "Oh, you're going to feel great. By the time you get to the parking lot, you're going to feel like a new person." So I left the doctor's office and I'm walking to the car and, it didn't work. Okay. Walking into the car I'm thinking, you know what? I'm at the car and it's still really hurting. And then I get home and it's still really hurting. And then I saw my family doctor about a week later. And I told her, see, now becomes like washi tape, see? I told her what had happened. And she said, well, if you want, I'll give you a shot. I'll take a shot at it. And we laughed. I said, yeah, go ahead. Well, she hit it right on the right spot. Hi, Janice Glines. She hit it. Haven't had any problems since. And that's like over a year ago. So she hit the spot, and the orthopedic PA missed the spot. You see how nicely that works? And I think I'll do that on this one too. This is carpet tape. Real sticky stuff. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Sometimes it has a life of its own. And you can't get your fingers off it. So we'll do this. Oh, well, that's okay. And then you can stick it down and you don't have to worry about the glue. And this is a great way to you can make your own cloth washi tape. I'm sure you've all seen people do this. It's not anything new about it, that's for sure. But it's very, hi, Mrs. Gigi. Happy holidays to you. How are things in Sweden? Now it does gum up. You got to really kind of clean your scissors afterwards because it is kind of gums everything up. But there, I got a little piece here I got to trim off. I haven't seen Aunt Bex, and I don't know whether she's coming on at 1:30 or not. And I know Devin, I know someone asked, Devin's coming on at 2:30 because they posted her channel on Dee Dee's because someone asked her whether she was going on. She must have said yes because then they posted her channel. So Devin's on at 2:30. Got to go out and check Dev out. I got that Art Nouveau or the black and white sticker book. I want to try to do the transfer. See, peel that off. She went to her parents. Yes, Devin is coming on. Okay. Oh, did you get her? Did she answer you, Susan, about the fabric thing? I saw that, but I don't know whether she was on earlier. Okay. I don't get, yeah. She's elusive. I have trouble finding her. Aunt Bex is traveling with sisters today. I think this morning she was. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. I missed that. I hope everything's okay. I hope they're just going for a visit. I think her mom lives about, I don't know, 2 hours away or something like that. Really early. Okay. Well, I'm still recovering from Christmas. All right. What do you think? It's getting there now. Now. I got my fabric, add washi. Well, this is kind of washi, right? So we're going to count that as the washi because I made the fabric into washi. So we'll count that. Now we're going to add glitter or metallic paints. This is where it's going to get interesting because I have a lot of metallic paints. Of course, they're in the other room. But I've got gold here. Oh, wait a minute. Looky here. I have gold. Doesn't get any more metallic. than gold. This is Mike Deacon's December Mission Inspiration prompts. So there's the gold. Now, now. Do I want to splatter it? I did want to highlight some of this, but I want to highlight that also. I'm going to put some, well, you know, let's see. I have one of these that's a shimmer glimmer jelly roll too, that I can highlight here if it's there, if I can find it. There's one that's glimmer. Yes. And then we'll add some gold. Swishes, a swish. Well, this will add some glimmer. This is glimmery. It's like what do you call it? What's that stuff that people don't, you don't want to be bombed by glimmer bomb? No, glitter bomb. This is glitter in a pen. I'll hold this up so you can see how glittery this is. But this is a good old jelly roll. But it's really glimmery. You can see how glimmery that is? A glitter, yes. And it's a jelly roll, and it's called Jelly Roll. Well, I thought it had glimmer on it, but it doesn't. But it really is. It's very glimmery. I bought I bought 72 Jelly Roll pens with all various things of glitter. Let's do this. Some dots here. And then we'll put some gold on the white. And then maybe we'll do splatters. Yeah. Okay, let me get the gold. And then I'm going to do big gold. Yes. It's amazing how it's there forever. You know, it's there forever. There's no other way of describing it. Okay. I bought this a while ago because when I go in big, and it's 74 Jelly Roll. It has metallic, classic, moonlight, stardust, and shadow. Silver shadow, gold shadow, dual color. If I can open it. And it's pretty awesome. And they have a beautiful thing where you can swash them. Is that right? Swash? No, I'm not saying that right. Swatch, right? So I have gold shadow, metallic sepia, stardust. Okay, I want the metallic gold. I'm not going to be able to find that. It's in here somewhere. I'll just grab one that looks like gold. I have a couple of in here that aren't Jelly Roll. They're fake Jelly Roll. Well, they're not fake. Well, they are fake Jelly Roll. They're not real Jelly Roll. But anyway, let me just see if I can find. At one point in time, I did have them like kind of in order. And then you know how that goes. They're in order and then they're not in order. Because they don't all fit. Oh, wait a minute. That looks like gold down there. Let's see. Oh, this looks like gold. Let's see what this number is. Could we be that lucky? I doubt it. 517. No, 551. No, we'll try that. 551. All righty. Goes here. I'm sorry, I should have had these all out and ready to go, but I didn't. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. What's this? 554. Oh, that's good. Metallic copper, don't you think? That's close enough. Metallic copper. It's right there. Oh, it's a beautiful set. It really is. And the shadow, the ones the color shifter ones are amazing. And they all have a little picture on them. So you can look at the picture. That's not the real one. And you'll have a little picture and you'll know, like that's a plain, that's a generic one, but let's see. This one will have like a little picture on it or not. That's green metallic. I think we can go with the copper. I think that'll be good enough. Let me just see. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the copper. Good enough. Stick this over here. And we got, and they come, some of them come in two points. Some are 08 and some are 06. So let's color in some windows here. Ooh, some gold windows, and then we'll do some gold splatters. I use this embossing thing for one of my Christmas cards. It's really neat because I painted the trees with green watercolor. It really kind of looks kind of cool. It makes a nice Christmas card. They've got some trees and stuff. All right, so that's the, I don't know. This is the copper. Let's see what the copper looks like. Ooh, that is pretty. So we got the glitter. So we've got a couple of words for the new year. Mariah's word is ask. Mine is forgive. And who else had a word? I have to go back. Someone else had a word. A while back. Someone else, I can't think of it. This is Gigi now. Maybe someone would be willing to put their words in. If anybody, if you have a word or do a word. I just started doing that last year for the first time. Have a word. There. Well, I should have gotten the green metallic and done the trees, but that's okay. And this glimmer one stays here. All righty, let's see if we can't do some splatters without me wearing too much of it. And this is Montmartre, and they have, like, I would say they are a medium to low end art product. And I bought a lot of their stuff, and it's not expensive. For those of you that are crafting on a budget, I got a set of 24 of these, and of course I don't remember what I paid for them. All right, let's see if we can't do some splattering. I'm not a very good splatterer. I usually don't have enough water, but we'll make a little mixture here. And let me put some more water on it. Let's see, what are we doing here? Let's go down here. Oops, okay. Be right back, okay. Ooh, I got some water. All righty. Okay, here goes nothing. Ooh. Oh, all right. That's not too bad for me. I'm not one of the... All right. Can you see the splatters or not? Yeah, I got some big splatters here. I got some splatters on my arm and on my computer. Everywhere. That's good enough. All right. That is that takes care of that part of the prompts. Come up a little bit, like so. Whoops. There. All right, let's see. We've done glue fragments, check. Add paint, gesso, we did. Embossed, yes. Add fabric, add washi, add glitter. Add a photo of a loved one or pet. Well, I have a photo, and I just saw add a photo. So it's kind of a loved one. It's a black and white photo that when I printed it out on my Echo printer, it printed it sepia. And it's my grandfather in his first, I guess, Model A or whatever. So the picture was taken in the 1920s, maybe. And I thought that that would be an interesting photo. I've got that. Even though it's not black and white, I kind of like it. And then I just printed it out on regular paper. And what do you think? This one or this one? Anybody? Little or big? Any thoughts? Oh, I bet, Janice. Yeah. It's got to be so hard on all of you, but it's really, you like the black and white? Yeah, I do kind of too. I don't know why this didn't print out. I mean, I printed it out on photo paper, Canon photo paper, because the first time I printed it out on the wrong side. Black and white, yeah. I think this would be too jarring. This would be like, what the hell she do with that? Yeah, okay, let's do that. I was leaning towards that also. But thank you for your input. Yeah. Should stay black and white. Yeah. Let me just rip that over here. Let's see. So I guess I could say it's a picture of a loved one. My grandfather and I never really got along. But boy, did he love my brother, though. Woo! He did. They had a great relationship, which was good. It was good. Jimmy would sit with him in his recliner, and they'd be watching TV, and my mom would come upstairs. My grandfather lived with us. We'd come upstairs and tell my brother it was time to go to bed, and he would hunker down closer to my grandfather, like my grandfather could protect him from having to go to bed. And my grandfather would say, "Oh, how about a couple of more minutes?" So they were kind of cute together. They really were. Now, should I leave the tree there? Cut it down a little bit. Well, maybe the tree could go. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Yes. It's a picture of a tolerated one. Yes. Well, I think he tolerated me. I don't know what again, as a kid, we all have those perceptions that, people don't like you or whatever, I mean, there's no reason for the animosity that I don't think it was. See, I'm thinking I could put the tree like it's growing out of like out of that. It's like part of that. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I screwed it up. That's okay. Let's just cut the car out. Cut it out. I got a new pair of scissors. The Subi. Is that the Subi? The Cutter Bee? The Cutter Bee scissors? Is that what they're called? Cutter bees? I don't like that. Unless I stick it up in the corner. Let's see. You can't see. No, that's not working. Let's just trim the tree. We'll make it a round tree. There. I don't know that I like that either, but we'll just stick it there. No, we'll stick it here. We'll just stick it there. We'll put the car. Oh, we can't put the car in the middle. That's kind of like a sin. You can't put anything in the middle. You got to have 3 of everything. And we'll stick it down here. How's that? All righty. Good enough. Good enough. I don't know. Now I'm thinking, should I cut the car out? I mean, cut it out since I started to cut it out. I'm just going to cut it out. Yeah, we'll just cut it out because I think it looks weird. And you got that guy who's blurry that's kind of running across the street. My grandfather taught my brother so much stuff because my grandfather was the kind of man that there literally wasn't anything that he couldn't build, anything he couldn't repair. He was just the quiescent, that's the right word, handyman, very talented. I don't think he had any formal education. He was born in 1888 in New York City during the blizzard of 88. He worked for Otis Elevator, and he drew the schematics for all the wiring in the elevators. He was a mechanic, he was a draftsman, and he was an artist. He did the most, hi, Rosemary. He did the most beautiful pen and ink drawings. I mean, gorgeous. Of the Gibson girls, which was a type of ladies back in I don't know, the Gibson girls were probably from the 1890s, I think. Beautiful pen and ink drawings. My sister has them. She got them. They're framed. And he just did, oh my God, beautiful. So the guy was very talented. And my brother had an interest in that kind of thing. My father could barely identify a hammer. And so Jimmy was the one that learned all of the neat stuff from my grandfather. My father could care less. That was not his thing at all. It was interesting. Oh, wow, your husband was an elevator troubleshooter for Otis. Oh my gosh. Huh. Well, Otis is the name in elevators, that's for sure. Yeah, and that was obviously my grandfather. That was in New York City. I've got some great pictures of them. From the early like when he was like 20 years old. And the guys are kind of dressed up and they look like they got the kind of long overcoats on. They look like something out of Wyatt Earp. And my grandfather's up in a tree. And then I've got a picture of them on probably up on the Bronx, northern New York City, and they're having a picnic, and nobody's smiling. And I've got some interesting pictures that when I was moving, I came across. And picture of he and Julia, his wife, my grandmother, dressed up like Prince Charming and somebody else. It was just so not them. And they were going to a masquerade party, I guess. But very so out of character for them. And they raised my older sister and brother for a while. My father got divorced during World War II, and they managed to get custody of Julie and Fred, and they went to live with Grandma and Grandpa. Okay, Gail. Hey, listen, you take care. Good luck. We'll be thinking of you at 5:15. I hope it goes well. I hope you don't have to wait around too much. I hope they go in and get it done, and I hope it works. And maybe you can just, look at us, peek into Rosemary's. Rosemary, I got the encaustic kit. I haven't opened it. So I will. I'm the most impressed about the kit is the little warming thing where I can melt the stuff. All right, now the next thing, I've had fun doing it, but it's okay. I could do some scribble lines around. I'm gonna maybe do a border, but it's kind of glistening. Reflections illuminate, yeah, festive, cozy, and you don't have to use those words, but I want to, let's find a quote. Shall we? As Barb Owen would say, shall we? Yes, we shall. I'll leave these out. And this is a book that I got at Tuesday mornings. And, well, obviously Tuesday mornings was still open. Quotable, 20 Years of Black and White. And I don't know why it's called 9. I have no idea. And they've got some really good quotes in here. So we'll just take a quick chronological of history. Okay. This book is dedicated to the employees, friends, families, and fans of Quotable. Whoops. Without you, this would not have been possible. And so let's just we want short quotes. Kind of like this one. You could do a big circle. The sun, with all those planets revolving around it and dependent on it, can still ripen a bunch of grapes as if it had nothing else in the universe to do. Galileo. That's pretty good. Oh, that's right. It's not a 9. Thank you, Rosemary. That's right. Oh, Lord. All this time, I'm thinking, why the hell do they have a 9 on the cover? And it's not a 9. Oh, God. Isn't that so me? That is just so fucking me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my God. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. Nietzsche. There you go. Do you have chaos in your soul? I do today. I like that one. Marceau, he was the mime, right? Do not the most moving movements of our lives find us all without what? Do not the most moving moments of our lives find us all without words? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. If you happen to have a wart on your nose or forehead, you cannot help imagining that no one in the world has anything else to do but stare at your wart, laugh at it, and condemn you for it, even though you have discovered America. Dostoevsky. Okay. All right, here's a good one. A friend may well be reckoned the masterpiece of nature. I think that was Emerson. All right. The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. That's mine. There it is, right there. That's the one. Drunkenly. And look how it's written. Is that not awesome? Oh, that's the one, Henry Miller. I'm doing that one. Yes, I am. I am. Let's see if I can write it out without misspelling any of these words. So the first part is like scratchy and then bold. And so this will be the one I'm going to do. So I think I need this looks like a big pen. Let me see. I know I have a big pen here somewhere. Oh, Bic. Flick my Bic. Where are you hiding, Bicky? Oh, Bic. I always have Bics. Wait a minute. Oops, I keep on hitting. Ugh. Where do I have the Bics here? Maybe? No. Oh, come on. I know I have a Bic. Flick your Bic. Oh, that's the lighter, not the pen. Oh, here it is. I knew I had one. There. And then I can use, yeah. All right, okay. All righty. Don't you love this quote? The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. Yes. All right. So let me see. The aim of life. I think this is going to work. Okay. Okay, now we got to get a bold mark. Get a magic marker. Is to live and to live. Let's see. Means to be aware. Let's see, is that going to work in there? To be aware. Shit. Well, I'm going to have to do it over here. Joyously. I got to get drunkenly in here. All right, here we go. Divinely aware. There. There you go. Okie dokie. The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. Henry Miller. So with that, I will say adios and see you out on the internets, but for sure, we'll see you on New Year's Eve and hopefully before 11, but I hope you'll be there or try to be there to ring in the new year. If not, be there or be square at some place or other. Yeah, I think that quote is kind of good, but you've got about an hour or so, a little less than an hour to get yourself all situated. You know, I kind of like the way this looks. It's kind of messy, but I like the way, because I'm just saying, because you see the highlights, you see live, live, aware, joyously aware. Kind of like the way it came out. So I'll say goodbye, adios, and Devin at 2:30, and Janet has very nicely put her link to her channel. So I'll probably see you over there for sure. All righty. Bye. And remember, if you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't be careful, be interesting. I love that. Be interesting. Yes. Bye-bye.